Hey, and what's up everybody, welcome to the 2012 SummerSlam review. Everything is supposed to be about the big fight tonight. Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. But first, let's start with the beginning of the show. Kicking off the show, surprisingly, Chris Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler, which was on everybody's mind tonight. Could Jericho win the big one? Could Jericho even win a match at a pay-per-view in general, really? And to say about that, it was a good, decent match for the first match of the night with Jericho and Ziggler. It was a good match. Jericho picked up the win, though, hit the walls of Jericho. I think it was about time he got a win. Maybe Jericho can actually win the big one this time, maybe the title. So I don't care if it was really putting over Ziggler in that. It was a good match. Also, moving on tonight, also with this show, other matches that happened tonight. Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Crowd really over with Daniel Bryan tonight. The yes chants and everything. And Daniel Bryan. And it's alright. It was a throwaway match, though, with Kane. And he rolled up Kane. And it was good. But, like, so you want to care, but it's just throwaway thrown together, like, whatever, screw it. It was just one match with Daniel Bryan and Kane. But it was an alright match. I'll give him that. Other stuff that happened throughout the show tonight, Batman. So like Rey Mysterio, Batman versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. It was a good match. I kind of thought Ray was gonna win it, though, with the since he's pretty much nearly in his hometown, since they're at LA tonight. I thought he was gonna pick up the win, but it was an alright match, good. The Batman thing was really crazy. This was a Dark Knight, so he was like a miniature Batman out there. I give him that. Maybe what else happened on this show? Yes, the primetime players. Yeah, the primetime players. No AEW because of his release going against the yes, Kofi Kingston R-Truth, which was an idiotic idea for WWE to release AEW. Like I said, it was only a Kobe Bryant joke, but it was a stupid joke, though. That and the whole this whole supporting Linda McMahon and none of the WWE having to do anything where. It was retarded. WWE does a lot of retarded things at a time. But come on, you're gonna fire one guy have a comment. We've seen worse in this company what people have said, and we're just gonna he made a Kobe Bryant joke, and it was really funny because the crowd chanted Kobe Bryant, then the Titus O'Neil, and it was real funny. It was alright match. Maybe it would have been better if AEW was there. The thing is, Kofi and Drew were really over too, so Kofi and them picked up the win. They still got the titles. I don't care who's even tag team champions on here because it really doesn't matter to me. And I don't care because the tag team division isn't that good as it is anyway. World title match. Sheamus and Del Rio was a good match. Sheamus still can't even win a match. Del Rio can't even win it, and I heard people walked out of the crowd tonight during the Sheamus and Del Rio like, God, was it that bad? It was actually a good, decent match this time. It was really great. And, come on, like, it was good, but Sheamus picked up the win, and I don't know how many times we had to keep putting with Del Rio and Sheamus, like it's going on too long now. And they need to pretty much think of something different. I think I found a funny thing was Fred Durst flipping off the camera. I thought that was funny. And it's WWE stupid because they do an audio thing instead of just knock the camera shot out, and they just pretty much F y'all to WWE. Fred Durst, that was actually kind of funny. Oh god, the Kevin Rudolph performance. I'm not even going to Kevin Rudolph's performance. Like I say, it's the only time you ever see all the divas on TV for one time, but they can't barely make Raw or SmackDown. Hey, they barely have them. Couldn't even make it in the WWE 13 video game. That's how bad the Divas division is, unfortunately. CM Punk, John Cena, and Big Show. The finish of that match, it was weird at first because I know it was a double submission. AJ pretty much stood there like he doesn't know anything and pretty much said restart the match, and I don't know, Cena hit the FU on Big Show, Punk threw him out of the ring. Punk, I don't really think Punk is a heel, because you get to see the applause Punk gets. I think Punk is neutral, but he's still over. And why is it the WWE title, the main event, in December, people? Come on, how long we gotta keep going until CM Punk could even get in the main event, stop having the soul-crushing defeat and retardedness? See, this was the problem. This is why CM Punk never can get the main event. I could see a few things, maybe Rock and Lesnar, but come on, Cena should never been main event through half these pay-per-views most of the time anyway, because they were retarded matches half the time. Cena didn't need to be in it. The title should have been in the main event like it respectively should have. So, that's all I got to say. Point is, Punk and him stole the show. Come on, that was one of the best matches of the night, people. You can't lie about that. So, that was one of the greatest matches. And to the big fight, Brock Lesnar and Triple H. Or I would like to say, the Kimura arm lock and knee to the gut fest. Which throughout the entire match, Brock Lesnar would just put Kimura locks, trying to break his arm throughout the whole match, and Triple H kicking him, and I guess Triple H also, the table, either hitting Lesnar in the nuts or the gut, and he pretty much nearly puked all over the ground. And Brock Lesnar had surgery on his stomach before, but come on, you going dead into the table right there, your nuts, it's gotta be painful, you're gonna puke. Whatever Jimmy John's MMA thing, and Triple H, it could have been more brutality. What was the blood? What was the brutality? At least in John Cena, when we saw blood, and even though it was a one-sided thing, and surprisingly Cena won. It was just mostly a Kimura arm lock and knee fest to the gut, pretty much. And pretty much Lesnar picking up the win with the Kimura arm lock, I guess. Well, he didn't break his arm. And then Triple H, we all expected Triple H to win because of his glory. He's trying to be a glory hound, but he did get his glory hound at the end. I guess trying to get the sympathy off the people and everything, and just looking around. Oh god, his career is not over. Triple H will probably be back in about 2 or 3 months, main event in another pay-per-view, overshadowing the title, just like John Cena. That's how it will pretty much be. Like, Triple H will pretty much be back in probably maybe another 2-3 months, and Brock Lesnar will just run rampant for a while, even though he barely makes an appearance on Raw, and they're gonna bring him in so many times. So yeah, that's it for us. This SummerSlam review, it was a decent pay-per-view. It was a good few things in and out, but it was a decent pay-per-view. It wasn't a very great pay-per-view, but it was good, it was decent, and I liked it, and it was alright. Make sure you check out the WWE 13 roster that's out right now. Pick up that game, people. WWE 13 is going to be big, so pick it up. But I'm getting this right here. I'm out. Peace. Took a little bit longer for the review, and comment, subscribe. You know who I am, you know what I do. HOOD. You see with the news and the reviews. So comment, subscribe, and keep watching the show. See ya.